Hello everyone, and welcome back to Climb of the Blood Mountain, Episode 3. This will be a shorter episode as we have been running into Daylight Savings Bowl, I can't say that word in the first few minutes, but in our last episode, our group moved farther into the forest, fighting these weird blob creatures with a bunch of arms and faces, almost smelling them out and using tremor sense to find where they were. After destroying those three monstrosities, kept moving deeper into this fogged, destroyed forest landscape, eventually making it through the fog and into a cave of some kind, where they were able to take a little bit of a rest and then noticed that there was some kind of blood or ichor falling from above that definitely got into Glassbell's eyes and to the bloodstream. He did not have a good day. This was the worst day, some could say, for Glassbell. As you started talking with a ghost figure that didn't know that they were dead, so that became weird. Not too many people were fans of this ghost. They eventually informed about going deeper not being the best idea, so you exited back out and started climbing the mountain for hours upon hours, eventually finding a divot in the ground that you would think to be safe haven, and started a long rest. During this long rest, while Enos and Elanora were taking the first watch, you noticed some lights off in the distance going up the mountain, and it was very peculiar because typically there wouldn't be anything up here. Upon one of us moving stealthily, and Enos not, we got closer to see that it was some kind of haggish creature that had a bunch of Goliath zombies following it. Slinking back to the rest of the party, Enos casted Clairvoyance, a very interesting spell for a barbarian to have, putting a eyes on the ground of one of your ancestors right in front of this hag. She notices, because she was aware of your presence, knocked it away and caused a rock slide on the mountain, causing extremes of amount of damage as people were trying to wake up quickly and were trying to find any way to get away from the rock slide. Where we begin is with the party split up. Two of us quite far down the mountain, and 275% of us higher up on the mountain, as Glassbell no longer has a leg on the injury table. You'll attempt to take a long rest again, continue it. So we hear a shock of lightning. It's extremely foggy. Some could say you're almost in the clouds of some sort, Enos, as you start to come awake. You were with Elanora, but you don't see her anymore, and your vision's about a foot in front of you. What to do?
Oh boy. Probably look around first thing. Does it feel like I'm still on the mountain?
You feel the ground around you. It feels like stone. And you have a very similar feeling as to what you had in Terragorn of being at an extremely high elevation. I believe you're somewhere on some mountain.
I'd
You
probably
are,
start playing out.
yeah, you are being just blasted with rain. You could hear the of lightning off in the distance.
I'll probably start calling out for everyone, see if I can get anyone's attention.
Give me an
'Cause
intimidation
I'm
check.
assuming if I think I'm still in the mountain, I'd probably look for my friends. Intimidation?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
19 on the die. Plus 5? 24.
start screaming out for your friends and allies that you had found on your way up this mountain. And the only thing you hear outside of the wind, the rain, the lightning is, ah, 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 ah. coming from your left side. Just this deep, guttural laugh.
Who's there?
Ah, what a beautiful sight this is, isn't it? As you can see,
I mean,
nothing in front of you.
I can't see much. Can you?
If you just look above the clouds for a minute, such a great time.
I look up.
It is still cloud in front of you. You want to move towards the voice?
Yeah, I'll move closer.
Um, each step feels weird. Some steps feel like stone. Some steps have this malleableness to it, so it almost feels like there's squishy in some portions. And none of the ground around you makes sense. There's like cracks in the ground that just go into a whole different terrain of step. It just feels very weird. That's when you realize you are walking over a battlefield, stepping on the bodies of giants. Each step feels different because you're going from stone giant to some kind of storm giant, potentially, like from flesh to stone to flesh over and over again as you're just continuing to move on. And you get closer and closer to this laughing as you boom, oh, you walk straight into a stone wall in front of you. It seems to have like this beautiful iconography going around, and you can hear that this laughing's on the other side.
Oh, can you hear me?
I definitely can. It's been so long since one of you has decided to show up.
One of who?
The Storm Mains, as you so lovingly took the name.
um, how long exactly has it been?
Ah, that's always the question, isn't it? What is time, if not different for every species? For elves, time is a suggestion. For humans, time is a rush. For dogs, time is an instant. So what is your time?
Does the iconography look? Can I read it? Is it like runes or is it like writing?
There's runes to it, but a lot of it is very like battle scarred.
Mm.
You can see like reaching across. Eventually, the wall just like is broken in a large section, and you almost cut your hand on a sword that was through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Like where you are standing is a battlefield of some kind.
Well, to me, well, me personally, I don't really have a lot of time. Doesn't matter whether I'm human or not, but at the moment, I don't happen to have a lot of free time, and I'm gonna try to like push the wall or like find a way through the wall.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh,
You're kind of good at these, so hopefully it'll be good.
I'm kind of good at. Ooh, did not roll well. Let's see, what's my plus? Athletics plus 10, so 18.
A lightning strike goes next to you as you're pushing, and this door swings open. As the clouds almost dissipate a little bit, and you see in front of you a gigantic tribal-esque village. Bodies everywhere. Some 10 feet in height, some 25 feet in height. The whole menagerie of people, swords, half bodies, weapons galore. And in the middle of this village, what you can only assume to be the peak, is almost like this stone-like antenna that reaches to the sky with this 40-foot tall giant skewered by it. Time is just a mere suggestion to creatures like us.
The was the one that skewered that talk, or just
Yep,
like,
that's the one that's
or
talking
am I
right
still
now.
here? Oh, okay.
You see him. He has a beard that can only be, I don't know, 15 feet in length. He looks extremely old. His skin is this blue gradient, and it has these almost like lightning scars going all the way down him. As you see, another lightning strike hit right onto that spike coming out of his chest and goes through his body once more.
I wish I could say the same for me, but whether it was time or another person, it seems either way, something catches up to you, doesn't it?
Some could say that, but for me, I am a mere messenger. Messenger of a time long past. The age of giants is no more, little Stormmane. We are just a blip in the history of everything. The pain is a suggestion. For one heart to stop, that means another needs to accelerate. In combat, that is true. In love, that is true. But this mountain that we stand upon, so much history that's yet to be remembered or cared about when it comes to heroes and villains. You get to choose what you are going to be. Are you going to let your heart fall to the villains like we always deemed ourselves to be? Will you let your heart rise and be a hero? It's hit once more, and you start to watch as he slowly turns to ash, but he's still very much there.
Much about being a hero. I grew up being taught to protect the little guy, being bigger than everyone else. Well, than most people anyway. I look up.
Then you have come
I
to the
can't.
right place.
I can't say for sure if I'm meant to be a hero. I just want to make sure that my friends are okay and that I have the strength that I need to protect the people that I care about. If that makes me a hero or if that makes me selfish, I don't know. That's what I'm here for.
Can I ask a favor of you?
What?
End my suffering. As you shoot awake.
I didn't really say how I should do that. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Everything still hurts. Did I? I'm assuming I did not get like a full rest or long rest.
You got nothing but time. You guys don't want to take a full rest, don't take it.
Is it still kind of nighttime?
No, it's early morning. You want to
Early
get a
morning.
real full rest, you'll need a couple more hours to accommodate for the rock slide time.
I'll just wait until everyone else wakes up.
Well,
'Cause
everyone else in your
Eleanor and
case is
I are
Eleanora.
Lower. Yeah, yeah, that's why Eleanor and I are lower in the mountain than everyone else. So I'll just hang out and wait.
Great. Last spell. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Another one?
Another one.
Okay, this one was a 15.
Okay. You have so much magical energy going through you that at first you don't notice that your leg is shattered.
Oh.
But you all wake up, and if you want to get a long rest, it'll be a couple hours later than if you were to just keep on adventuring right away.
That long rest.
I want a long rest.
I need a long rest because I am very hurt still.
Let's get that long rest, y'all.
I'm at one
Brother.
hit point.
Yeah, let's get that long rest.
So I think I would like.
I'm at double digits, and that says a lot for me.
We could short rest.
No, a
No,
long
a
rest.
long rest.
I don't have enough
Okay.
hit die to get me back up to full.
I just
know,
want my
that's
abilities
really
back. I just
God
want the abilities
forbid
back.
a man has an idea.
You're right. A man.
Women.
You're
want.
absolutely right.
Go women.
Yeah.
You got me. No, I support women. I agree with Catherine. We should take a long rest. I don't have enough hit points to give me the full either.
Like at this point, Eleanor is so hurt. She ain't waking up until she gets that long rest.
Fair enough. All right, so
It's
we're taking
unusual for us to see her sleep this long without waking up from some kind of nightmare.
Yeah, I had the nightmare this time. Let's go. Just kidding. It wasn't a nightmare.
So we're
It was
taking
a
a
chill
long
man.
rest.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Great.
I feel like it's gonna come back to bite us in the
Roll
ass.
some
But
dice
yeah.
to try and keep getting my high
Yeah.
rolls out of the way.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do
What are you
we get
rolling
to take
for?
one, DM?
Yeah, take a long rest.
I didn't want to do it and be
I
like
have a
during
feat
your
that-
long rest.
Oh wait. DM, I have a feat that gives me a heroic inspiration for long rest. Is that a thing we're
You're
going
right.
to be using?
Yeah.
Like, do we do heroic inspiration? Okay.
Yeah, it's
We
just
already
it's just
have
regular
a heroic
inspiration.
Inspiration though.
Say what?
We have inspiration still.
I haven't used it, so you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have asked that. I have made an ass of myself.
You're absolutely right. You do have a feat.
Oh my god, you're right. No, he's gonna like wake up. It's like, Riley, calendar. I think there's something wrong with my leg.
Did you just say
Right.
calendar?
Riley
I got it wrong on purpose.
wakes up like a really nice, just like, well, what was all that noise? And then,
Dude, I think I'm
I
still
look-
high, and I think my leg is gone. It's purple. It shouldn't be.
I kind of just look down at his leg, like just like not paying attention, like, all right, what is he yapping about? And then I just make eye contact with the leg.
Yeah, you're not used to seeing the shin be aimed in 5 different directions.
Well, he called me calendar, so whenever I hear that, I just mumble to myself, just like "fuck off," and I go back and I'm just like roll over away.
5 more minutes.
So I'm not in this scene.
Yeah, brother, your leg is quite fucked. Yeah.
Look, I can't feel anything right now. That was my biggest spell, and I'm still kind of going off of it. I need you to cut it off. It's turning purple. I think.
Oh.
Is that purple or is that me?
No, it's a couple shades. Yeah.
Is it? Is that inflamed or is that hazy vision?
Can I medicine check this?
You're the person with the best weapon to do this, frankly.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I kind of put the long sword up in the air. And I set the sword on fire to maybe make the wound more like
Cauterize it?
cauterize it, yeah.
Cut it like butter.
And I just look at you. Do you want to see it happen or do you want to close your eyes?
I kind of want to know what happens. I can't feel anything right now. Just get it.
Okay, after hearing this, I'm gonna roll over real quick and just throw in a suggestion, if I may. Could we possibly make like a splint or something so they can actually still walk? If they don't have the legs, it's gonna be a bit harder to do.
I can make a crutch.
I'm just okay. I just roll back over.
I'm sorry, calendar.
Fuck off.
So, are we doing this? Are we not doing this?
I mean, like, it's that or I die of an infection.
All right, and just one swing back, and then bam! And I'm chopping. I'm trying to make it as it's not a grind. It's a bam, just quick and done.
Give me a medicine check. Glass, would you like to assist in some way to give him
I can
advantage?
like hold it up. I can like with one arm kind of like hold up where it's like safest, or like I might like take a little bit of blood and mark out where I want him to cut at, like a Sharpie.
I feel like holding it up's not the option. It's to put it on a strong surface.
Yeah, holding it
Then I
up.
kind of like pick up on my thigh or like something like that. How fucked is it? How high up does it go?
That shit's gonna hang limp, brother.
I'm gonna say.
There's nothing for your
Okay,
muscles.
maybe okay. Here, I'll mold earth, and I'll have like a little prop on my heel and another prop like right where my ass meets thigh.
Roll a d10 for me, and that determines the percentage.
Oh, okay.
10.
Wait, near.
Wait, 100% of my leg? Wait, no. Wait, I thought you were doing percentage of something else. I should have lied. Dude, that's all the way up to the ass. Oh my god. Do I still have ass? Am I down to one ass, man?
Yeah. You're the one cheap wonder.
Am I one cheek wonder? Dude, I might have to do it myself. I might have to just do it myself.
I rolled really well. I want it to be known. It was a medicine check, you said?
Yeah, medicine check with advantage.
Okay. It was with advantage a natural 20, making it a 23.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
So, Glass, you don't get to realize how much of your leg actually hurts before it's gone. As you put the line where it goes, and Riley, you go, "Ooh, that's not true, mate," and you aim much higher.
Right at the last second, you can like wiggle your toes, and it's like, oh, I think I'm still good actually.
Dude, if I lose some dick, I'm gonna be so mad.
You have to move the jewel to the side as the sword comes down.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You're gonna like sit me on my side a little bit, man.
Your glass bells need to be moved so they're not gone.
Insane. What are we?
That's nuts.
Well, you might have not had them
Oh,
if you were
yeah.
careful. And this bit's over.
I need to start working on a splint. Let me check my inventory. Or not a splint, a crutch. Let me check my inventory.
Yeah, as you try and find anything to resolve the screaming, we go down the mountain with the other two waking up. Elanora and Enos, give me a perception check.
Yeah.
I was gonna change my wings when I woke up.
Yep.
Or I don't know if that happens like overnight, but I was gonna change them to the Esmeralda, so like the white and blue ones that I had on open scene.
Great. And you do have the wings in your inventory, which is great.
Yes, I was trying to go to where that is to switch it up.
Ugh.
Oh, I guess that's already what I had. Perfect.
14 for me.
Great.
I'm fucking dying. I'm sorry. That was the D10 roll got me. That was super.
Roll a d10 for percentage. 10. Wait, I should have lied. I should have lied, which what really made it funny.
I got an
Oh
11.
my god.
Oh, okay.
God almighty.
Yeah, you guys are both very tired when you wake up. You know, if there's still the ringing of lightning going through your heads, you don't really hear much. But you are quite far down the mountain. So if you want to begin that expedition up, you absolutely can.
Yeah. I look to Elanora. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Peter
that was a
Griffin
lot.
death pose.
Yesterday, yeah. That was a lot.
Just like stretching, like chiropractor cracking my wings, or like trying to like stretch. I just still feel really stiff. But I think just like quick over checking like that I'm not still like bleeding from gashes. I think I'm okay. God, I'm sore.
Can you walk? I could carry you if you.
No, I can
need.
walk. I can
Okay.
walk, thanks.
We should probably try and catch up to everyone.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah, they're probably wondering where we are.
I guess Enos, roll a d6 for me. That'll determine how many hours it takes for you to catch up.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a 5.
Yep.
Damn.
So, I'm not going to ask you to roll an athletics check because you have the athlete feat and you have a plus 10. But there are some sections of this mountain that are quite difficult to go vertically, so you do have to go around every so often with your little angel following you just like 10, 20 feet away sometimes to make sure and probably call out some shots of where to go next. Actually, let's do this. Elanora, give me another perception check. Why does your perception say +1? Sound right.
I have the plus. Oh, did it not save? Oh, I didn't add it to the right spot. It's a +6 with
yeah,
the plus
the
5
override
riser
was
thing.
still there.
Yeah, I didn't put the override in the right spot.
Yep, very good.
But it's a 14.
Okay. We're able to knock off about an hour of the time, only 4 hours, by like calling out the quickest path that you think would make sense. Some of them weren't 100% correct, but still made the time up by a little bit. You guys arrive back to the other 3, as Glassbell is probably in his 3rd or 4th nap of the day, trying to come to terms with the fact that their leg is missing. How do we solve the crutch issue for Glass?
Okay, so I have some items in my inventory, and a lesser man would
God,
not
I hope so.
understand the usage of these items. But me, guy like me, I do. First of all, iron pot. That goes where the ass was, and like that is going to be set there. We're gonna work on connecting in a second, but like just for now, that goes there. Next up, crowbar. I'm gonna try to straighten it out or like somehow weld it to the pot, and if not, I've got some rope. And I've still got my shoe. I imagine the shoe is still there. So the way the connection's gonna work is I'm gonna just make it real hot, and I have spells for that. I have vampiric touch, but I'm going to use my transmute ability as a sorcerer to change it from necrotic damage to fire damage, and just pray to God it burns into my skin and also into the crowbar. So what kind of check is that?
It'll be less of a check and more of a how many hit points are you willing to risk on this?
50.
Okay.
Can I help him to make sure this goes well? And
That's some Gambler mentality.
You can hold the damn flashlight. I'm just kidding.
Jackson, let me restate the question with more detail.
Okay.
How many of your max hit points are you willing to lose?
20.
Okay, that would bring you down to 62 hit points.
I mean, it's that or not walk.
Yeah. Either way, you will be moving much slower, but you won't have to make a check.
Mm-hmm.
So roll the vampiric touch damage for me.
Okay. We're making it happen here. Alright. That's 3d6. And you know what? 8 could be worse, technically.
So your max hit points will be reduced by 18,
Okay.
and your movement speed will now be 20, but you will not fall over very often.
I mean, guys, this is good.
As I was looking more at the shovel that you had in your inventory as a potential thing.
Yeah,
I
like a
should've done
peg
the
leg
shovel.
situation.
We're doing metal prosthesis, and I'm gonna put like one of the ends of the crowbar in my old boot. And so like it's almost like I'm, because I got pants on, so it's almost like I'm just like chilling.
Yeah, but a crowbar's not as long as a human
Your
leg.
leg.
Is it not? I have a spear as well.
For some reason.
Well, I
I'm
mean, it's
just-
just, starter packs.
I have a quarter staff.
Too far away to help. I have something, but I'm too far away to help.
I'm still just thinking about your ass cheeks just laying on the side.
Every time he sits down,
okay,
ding!
maybe I
Yeah.
flipped the shovel so that it's like the shovel part connects with the back of the pot lid.
That's
and
kind of what
then
I was
goes down.
thinking.
Okay, and then I put the handle in my shoe. So either way, it's still a welding moment. Regardless.
Last bell, the peg leg.
Regardless, we're down to 64 health points. We have a stack of HP.
That is still more than me.
I'm moving different.
Really?
I have very low hit points.
Well, you should. Really?
Well, I'm saying if
Oh,
you get
hit
rid of
points, you're a ranger.
if you get rid of 20 of your hit points, you still have a higher max than I do.
What's your max?
You're
You're a ranger.
fragile.
Yeah,
rogue.
yeah, you're a rogue. That's
rogue.
right.
Yeah, I play like a ranger though.
Oh, and Glassbell had a 19 in their con, so that would explain.
Yeah, I
Oh
have
yeah,
an
that would
amulet.
do it.
Yeah, I have an amulet.
Yeah, that'll fix that issue.
Yeah, I only have a +1.
But
Damn.
you, Elanora and Enos, you show up as the melding of the shovel to the pot ash. Ass pot? That's probably the better.
That's fine.
Maybe
That's
ass
the
pot.
better one.
Hot ass.
Oh, dude, poopy's gonna be terrible.
Like we just show up and all the first thing we see is just a leg
And an ass
and
cheek.
half an ass.
A leg over a fire.
Riley looks confused watching all of this go down. Just like, if you need help, man,
Delicious. They're gonna write about this one day.
Yeah, there's a moment where I kind of roll over just to be like, what's going on over there? I see this contraption being constructed, and I'm just like
My bag's fully
rolling
charged.
back over once more. Fuck that.
Sorry I
I'm
forgot your
not-
name earlier. It was a really confusing situation.
What is my name?
Calendar.
Nope.
What?
Are-
I'm looking at the Twitch thing right now.
It's not a D. Even though.
Oh my god, I have dyslexia in real life. Okay, moving on.
But
I've
moving
been traveling out with y'all for like a day. What the fuck?
You guys even know my life
I just-
story. You don't know my name?
The disrespect. Yeah, you guys ask me so
Yeah.
many questions that you don't even remember my fucking name.
I just lost a leg.
So what do you guys want to do next?
I lost a friendship.
Which is more valuable here.
Yeah.
I love
Just
you,
look at-
sisters.
I just look at this mess and I'm like, I could have made you a leg, kind of, out of something easier. I don't know if you would have been able to stick it to yourself, but
So is there? Oh, go ahead.
no, I mean, I'm just saying, it's too late.
I
He's got
prefer the
the
homegrown
this-
variety.
this thing going on.
It just feels better when you do it yourself, you know?
Tells a better story.
Oh, is that what you say?
I lost a fucking leg, jackass.
So I don't
Whoa,
remember.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
go ahead.
Look, it was a long night last night. Besides Glassbell's leg, is anyone else severely injured before we try to go beat the ass of whoever did that?
Um,
I mean, I've
I'm
been better.
I'm right as rain, to be honest.
I mean, I'm full hit points technically, but I would imagine I'm still a little bit beaten and bruised.
Did they? I guess we
Um,
were kind of asleep, and then until the stuff kind of happened. So did Enos or Riley get a chance to explain like who caused it or what it was?
I think someone screamed hag at some point.
Yeah,
mm,
I think
I
Enos
think
screamed hag. As that was happening, the rock slide happened, and then that's kind of where shit kicked off. Hag was said.
Gotcha. But it was kind of what woke the rest of us up.
Yes.
So let me get this straight. Like now back to
Mhm.
there's another hag.
Yeah,
Hmm.
at least two of them, because me and Barry, we talked about this. Introduce yourself.
Um,
You
I wouldn't. I don't want to.
come on, they're nice. They're kind people. Make you, brother. You'll be fine. Just talk it out with these people. They're kind people.
I'm gonna take one out of Collander's book and say fuck off.
Anyways, um, my friend Barry, who doesn't want to be seen right now, and I have experienced a run-in with a hag, with my shop and everything. They had these lizard folk abominations. They were looking for something. But my hag was a different color. Our hag was a different color. More like
We
a
know that's
bluish-
right.
We do know that's right. It was a bluish teal color. This was more just like blue, I think maybe a little purple.
What color was Metronol?
I think she was a purplish as well, if I remember correctly.
But like more like true purple, not like a blue.
Yeah.
Like the one we know isn't blue at all.
So that's another hag. That's 3.
We're fucked.
she was nice until she wasn't. You know what I mean?
She's the reason I have wings, but they didn't look the
Yeah,
same.
she.
They were skeletal at first. So
Metal.
Yeah, you kind of have to be very specific when you ask a hag for something. We didn't know.
yeah,
In
Well.
wings, I lost a leg.
3 hags is not a good situation for anyone. I don't think, Barry, you can fact check me on that one. I just think that we need to find whatever shit. Sorry, it's your culture. Let me not say shit. Whatever thing we need from this mountain, and me and Barry can piss off and figure out our hag situation, and y'all can figure out your 1, maybe 2 hag situations.
Well, I guess now it's you have 2 as well, right? This is a different one.
This is a
I
different.
feel like
one. So
now
I
this
guess
is kind
I
of
guess,
like now we're all,
Very-
now it's kind of like together.
Barry, we do have 2 now. We do have another hag has hit. Yeah, our.
To be
life.
fair,
We
as
do have
far as
another
we
hag.
know, the third one is in the Feywild. I think was last we checked. She ran away, escaped with a child? Question mark. No.
You actually get to see Barry for the first time over Riley's shoulder. Is it strawberry or raspberry for that?
Raspberry, because he's a raspberry.
Yes.
Oh my.
You see this little tiny pixie sprite creature. The Feywild? Huh. Definitely not good.
They were so cute.
Ringing a bell. Ringing a bell.
Not ringing a bell, but that's funny because he doesn't have. He almost lost his. But
Be kind. Don't.
Taking the piss
it's called a callback.
Everybody's
It
got
is
jokes this morning.
If a hag has the ability to do
planar travel in that way, that means they're much more powerful than normal hags. So that one's probably already part of a coven, if I had to take a guess. So she can't really propagate with another coven.
What happens if her former coven was destroyed?
They don't really destroy that easy. It's kind of like a blood bond type of deal. So as long as she's alive, the other two are alive, and they're all more strong.
But if it's broken somehow, they revert back to normal, or they remain strong?
They would revert back eventually.
As she was trapped, we don't know how long she was trapped for.
Yes, and if she's from the Feywild, there's a lot more hags running about, so it's much easier to make a coven than it is here.
No, well, she was here. And then she... Well, hold on. Now... I don't know. I don't know. But she was here. We met her here. She was trapped here.
What'd you say her name was?
A couple months later, she went to the Feywild. At, I think, Matronal?
Well, you said that she had pretended to be someone on the ship.
Come on, Barry.
Yes. She pretended to be a part of our crew, and then she tried to take off with our captain.
We brought her back, though.
Yeah,
We brought her back.
I've brought them back.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't need to know. Nobody. Hey, none of you were there. All right, we got her back. That's all you need to know.
Matronal of the Tree Coven. It's interesting. I thought she was dead. I thought that coven was dead. Huh.
Oh God,
That's not good.
is that? Is she really powerful?
In the Feywild, she's much stronger. So the fact that she was trapped here was actually in your benefit. She is extremely unseelie, if that means anything to you guys. And she has a lot of sway on the unseelie, as the Tree Coven are charmers.
Oh, she's good with her words, or is she just a sweet talker? I don't know what that means.
I think all three of them have silver tongues. None of the courts are stronger than them. They could charm a court if they wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Especially if they're all together. If they're all together doing like a quartet with only 3 people, then they could definitely sway a god.
So if she's gone, does that mean she's not a part of these hags here?
Well, as I said before, I don't think... Well, she's already a part of a coven, so she can't make a new one. She can't coexist in 2 covens at once because of the whole blood thing.
But there's no commingling, basically.
Yeah, correct.
No commingling.
Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're good. So there's still just 2 hags we need to worry about right now.
I hope so.
I think that's what we're understanding.
I
think that's what we're getting at.
I've seen crazier things, like a rock slide.
I feel like that's not crazier than a hag.
When you're as small as I am, a rock slide is very scary.
Scary for me too.
To be fair, I've only seen 1 rock slide in my life, which was the one last night, and now I've seen 2 hags, so I guess that kind of adds up.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, let's get going.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Point the way.
You wanna lead the way, class?
Don't be.
We're only
No.
as fast as
Okay.
our slowest person. So
I'm gonna smash whatever dumbass relic we find.
You show up and you instantly bully me. Man
I'll
can't have
carry you if I
shit.
have to. It's fine. We need to move fast.
Takes 1 step, falls flat on his face, gets back up. He's getting used to it.
Yeah, Mold Earth's gonna become your friend.
I will assist Glass the best way that I can, if they allow it.
Pushing him down the mountain.
For sure. I thought you were gonna say with like verbal support, be like, "Get the fuck up."
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna be
coward.
right behind him, ready for 1,000 years of pain if he falls backwards.
Yeah, I'm sitting there.
Ah.
I just look at you.
Hold
I
on.
know- I
Well,
know
you're still-
faking it.
Well, you're still kind of like trying to figure. Do crutches exist in this world? Do I know what a crutch is?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I was raised in the jungle. All right, I wouldn't know.
I think Sartine has definitely had a crutch before in her life. Being a ranger, she has fallen out of a tree, and while she is strong and would try to walk it off, there are ways around that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my spear as like a
Um,
cane.
Yeah, it's basically like using a staff but putting it under your arm.
Mhm.
Do you want something else? You good?
I mean, like, you got anything else? I think this is all we got.
I might be able to make something.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna take out the Mace of the Stone Giants. Not necessarily wield it. Yeah. Mary Poppins, that shit. Put it on the ground and just gently tap the ground and cast Stone Shape. It says I could shape a large rock into a weapon, an idol, or coffer. So I'm trying to make like I'm gonna see if I can find like a big rock and just try to like carve out a crutch like thing.
I was thinking almost kind of like using the ash pot and the shovel as the bones and making a
That's
leg
what
go
I
around
was
it, and then
thinking.
using mold earth to walk.
Oh,
that's
whatever works.
Fire.
Wait, that's actually magic leg.
Whatever works.
That is pretty tough.
Just a matter
If
of
you'll allow that,
can
that's-
Enos make that happen?
Man,
It doesn't have to look like a leg.
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't have to look like a
Yeah, as
leg.
long as you give some structure to the ash pot shovel.
I'm gonna fuck up and accidentally give me like a tentacle.
You're gonna get
Sure, I'll
Hell
try.
yeah.
I'll try.
So
Let it
Enos, give me a wisdom check. Glassbell, give me a charisma check, as you will be casting mold earth while he's using stone shape to try and mold it to the leg.
Okay.
Is this
No,
a saving throw?
Nope, it's just the straight stat.
Damn.
21 from me.
14 because I don't have a plus to wisdom.
Wisdom?
Plus to
I
wisdom?
feel like you should, but
Wisdom
you
is
don't.
0.
You really don't.
My wisdom is 0. My
That's-
intelligence is negative.
Yeah, both your intelligence are negative. That's
What are
why.
your skills?
And physical.
I'm a barbarian.
Whoa, he's big.
Damn,
Why?
barbarian.
Strength and con. Strength and con is what I got, bro.
They were wise.
Mm-mm.
Not that trouble.
He gets advantage on wisdom checks because of the fighter subclass he has, if anything.
Yeah.
But between the two rolls, we watch as the stone goes over your shoe, which you're not going to get back at this point. And it goes up the shovel and makes this almost like double helix around it and attaches itself to the ash pot. And you have a semi-functional leg. Your speed is still worse, but you're able to move better.
Okay. Okay, I like this.
I just like the image.
The image is sick, yeah.
This is when we find out you don't have the mold earth cantrip.
I lied the whole time.
Well, you
No,
should have
I-
lied about the 10 that you rolled if you were going to lie about anything.
Yeah. Oh my
That's
god, if I get to
really
kick a motherfucker, oh, that'd be sick.
Like that one scene from what is it, The Dark Knight Rises?
Oh my god, I think so, yeah.
And we start going up the mountain.
We do.
Yo,
Who is leading the pack to give me a survival check?
I'll take this first one. Why not? Okay. Hey, okay. That is a, what's my survival? +7. Okay, so 18 plus 7. So
Nice.
25?
That's how
Yes.
Good. Good. You guys start moving up the mountain. And Riley, you know that notice this before anyone else. That the fastest path is probably going to be whatever this hag took. As you do start to notice a much more refined path up ahead. and that is able to save you hours of time if you chase that. So
it freaks me out.
yeah.
But we follow.
So the next question would be, how fast do you want to travel up the mountain? Quick pace, normal pace, or slow pace? Determines your stealth and perception checks.
I can keep flying out every so often just to kind of see what's up ahead, if that makes us feel better about moving faster.
With that.
And I can always come back and still walk with you.
Yeah, you have about 1,000 or so feet until the cloud coverage starts to take over the mountains. You will not be able to
All right.
past that point.
I kind of look back at Glassbow. You need us to move slower, or are you okay with a normal pace?
Like a little bit slower, but I can keep up.
So normal or slow? Mechanically, so normal or slow?
Mechanically, I can only move. We're not moving 20 feet a second. We're climbing a mountain.
Okay, so I'll say.
So I think it's
guess,
fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine then. That's normal.
We've both got the same top speed right now, which is mountain speed.
Yeah.
Great. If you guys want to make perception or stealth checks at any point, just let me know. As you all continue following this hag's path for about an hour, it's like consistently going to the south side of the mountain, doing a U-turn, heading towards the north side, doing a U-turn, into the south side. It just seems like she was just barreling her way up without any care in the world.
Avenge me, leg.
I'll do a perception check.
I hope you kick this hag to death. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Maybe I can roll above a 10 this time. Nope.
God damn it.
That's gonna be a 13.
You fly out using your beautiful Esmeralda wings as the cloud coverage lets loose for a second. You just kind of get like hit in the eye, and you got a couple spots in your eye. But you do notice that you guys are approaching a section where there's a hand coming out of the side of the wall of pretty substantial size.
I'll relay that once I get back into the group and swat the clouds out of my...
About 200 feet ahead of you, there's this like large hand that goes over this pathway.
Interesting.
Is that a hand? As I just squint and look at it. Maybe let's just try to not disturb the hand. Maybe it's a nerd.
Does it look similar to the stone hand that I saw in my...
From this distance, it's hard to tell if it has the same iconography to it, because you are still quite a distance away. But it also seems a little bit bigger than the hand that you had seen.
I kind of try to do the thing where you like just place your hand in the same, just to make it look like my hand's going to the mountain. Yeah, that's like, damn.
Is it moving or is it a dead guy?
It's probably a dead guy. I mean, giants have not been alive for years.
It's like
whichever the word is for 100 years. What was that?
The hand's like poking out of, like coming out of the ground, or like out of the mountainside, right?
Yeah, it's kind of just like only really the fingers. It seems like the mountain is the palm of the hand, and the fingers are just curling over, and the pathway goes right underneath the fingers.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Everyone, keep your eyes peeled. Like grapes. I don't fucking.
Can I
peel a grape?
I don't like the way you describe that.
Did surgery on one.
I'm trying to make a safe
joke. Can I kind of want to make a survival or a perception check to see like if we're using the same path the hag used.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see if she knows we're here? She knows we're probably following her. Can I check to see if she's like left any traps or anything on the trail that might seem like she's covering her trail?
Give me a perception
Or-
and survival check. Porque no los
How
dos.
far away she is? Or can no los dos? All right,
Biblioteca.
perception. We'll do perception first.
Library.
That fell off the fucking desk. Nice, great, love it, love that.
Yes.
That's one
Um,
issue I have with my rolling technique is I just like I throw my hand very high.
Perception. So my perception is going to be a 4.
Okay.
No, I have a +5, so 9. I rolled a 4.
Right.
And survival, I also have a +5, so that's going to be better. Not by much. 15.
Okay. Getting closer and closer, you guys get about 50 feet away as you're continuing to look at this giant hand. Each finger is anywhere between 10 and 15 feet in length. So it doesn't seem like it came from a giant. It's more of some kind of architectural piece that was on this mountain. Because you guys would know the giants to be anywhere from the 18 to 30 foot range in current day at least. What you do notice with the survival is that something has made a home out of these fingers. You notice that there's very porous stone, so there's a good chance something might live inside of it.
Okay. I'll just point that out to the group.
Up. Fuck that.
Burrow of meerkats.
I'll point it out to the group and be like, maybe we should move a little carefully through here in the next couple parts.
I can gas it.
Maybe not the best choice, mate. Maybe not the best choice.
I'm coming down. I need to cast a spell eventually, but I'll comply.
You get contact?
Pardon?
You get contact from your...
No,
'Cause
I
I
think
can
it's an
cast a
internal
spell.
thing. I think
Okay.
my kidneys work a little different than y'all.
Do they still
Alright.
work now after the landslide?
My kidney isn't in my ass.
All right. I was just asking a question. Make sure you're
Oh
okay.
wait, I'm sorry. The tall jackass was being mean earlier. No, my kidneys. Thank you for your consideration.
Absolutely.
I felt like I made up for it by, making you a leg.
Yeah, but you did it in a mean way.
Do you guys want to
Same.
go under the hand, or you just want to go up and around it?
I want to go under.
All
I'm gonna go
right.
under.
Great.
It's cool.
Under's probably best.
We're gonna walk
And
through the
I'll go
hand.
under it. I'll go around.
Whee! Going
Yeah,
around.
you're probably about to watch us get crushed.
So as you guys go underneath, I need you guys to make a stealth check.
Fuck.
I'm gonna to help myself.
You are not aware of this.
This is fine. But we know that we need to be stealthy. I'm gonna use the ability Nature's Veil, to make myself invisible and make my disadvantage become a flat roll.
It's more pushing on like the natural stealth ability of a character.
It is?
Wait,
Okay.
what's it?
Yes.
So Nature's Veil wouldn't work for this?
Correct.
Alright,
So
then
it would be
disadvantage.
8 plus your stealth modifier.
What? Wait, I thought it passive.
Or it
was
would be 10
plus
plus
your
stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 plus stealth.
If it's passive, then I've got an 11.
Great.
Yeah, if it's passive, I also got an 11.
I have a
12 for me.
22.
Fuck.
The 20 something?
22.
Yeah.
For passive?
Yeah, 10 plus our stealth skill. I have a 12.
Rogues.
Yuck.
Rogues.
Rogues, yeah.
Expertise, baby.
As you get within about 20 feet of the hand, you start to feel this almost like tingly sensation,
Uh-oh.
which only really Enos has felt before. It's the sensation of static electricity. As you guys keep going underneath of it, your hair starts to float. And you become very statically charged.
I poke glass.
Oh, ow!
And with that owl,
Oh, no.
You fucker! You fucker!
You did this to us.
You did this to us, Val. Whatever happens is It's your fault.
You feel the first drops of rain.
Oh.
Oh wow.
No, we're inside
Drip.
a cloud. Oh fuck.
Drip,
We're
drip,
dead.
drip,
We're
drip.
dead.
Then you hear something that's a little heavier. Plop. Plop, 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 plop. And they start scuttling towards you as lightning leeches have just landed all around you.
Oh.
Oh no.
So we're not going to do initiative. What would you guys like to do?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
chilling. I'm over on the other side, just like walking my little way around.
Just
My
these
dice!
fucking guys.
Are they like slithering? Can they fly? What are we doing?
They
What is it?
plop on the ground and then they start just like undulating towards you.
Okay.
Big are they?
Does
They're
lightning
they're
have
about
elements
6
of
inches
this?
big, but there's about 30 or 40 of them that are starting to drop at a quick pace. So I need all of you to
Oh,
make
okay.
dexterity saving throws as well to see if any of them land on you.
Can I take a shot at one as we're running away from them?
Yeah.
Word. Alright, so this is my dexterity saving throw first. 24.
Yep. Didn't think so.
And
Do I have
then-
advantage now that I see them coming?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I rolled a 17.
It's a 26 to hit with my bow.
Great. Roll
Jesus.
damage.
Jesus, I rolled a double 16s.
6
That's
points
an
of
18.
6 something point of damage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you it just goes straight through it, and you watch as your arrow starts to slowly burn and
Oh.
almost dissolve.
Did I kill it?
Yes, it is. That one is not moving, but the other 30 still are.
Then can I use a reaction to send them to my one and make a trinket out of them?
Yeah.
Yes. I just want one of these little guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of rolling a saving throw, I am going to use my stone leg as a fulcrum point, reach real far back and cast Wall of Fire, transmute the spell with a sorcery point to make it poison, and I want to drop a dome on as many of these as I can and just kind of poison all of them.
Okay. What save would that be then?
And I think it's still the same save as previous, so dexterity with a DC of 17.
Great.
And I don't know how many I can grab with this one spell, but just as many as I can. So it's like a rear back. Every open wound in my body starts releasing green gas as I just slam down a dome. Not like a dome, but like a big circle.
You send out this like ring of smoke, and the plops are much more viscous as only 8 of them survive.
Woo!
So I still need dexterity saving throws for Riley, Glass, and Enos.
I rolled a 17
Right?
on my dexterity save.
You do not get a leech attached to you.
5.
You get a
18.
leech attached to you. Enos, what was that?
18.
Okay, you are fine. So, Glass Bell, you immediately... Whoops, daisy. Let me on my die. You take 7 points of lightning damage. And 2 of them are going to go after Galinar. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
That is.
As the other one misses, as it's like scuttling towards you. This one like jumps almost off the ground, like inflates its belly, and it bounces towards you as it grabs onto your calf and does maximum damage of 16 lightning damage to you.
Oh,
Damn.
that's not as fun anymore.
I'm not having fun anymore, sir.
It was kind of cute, but now that's like a quarter of my health.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
But Glass Bell, you did kill about 24 of them.
Jesus Christ.
So Enos and Riley.
Oh, yeah. I think as I'm running away, I'm kind of like using the longsword to like push them back. I'm going to how many are they all falling at the same time?
There's 2 going for each of you.
Okay, yeah. I kind of just look back at where they're like slithering after me. I take a deep breath in and I shoot out this like cloud. It's almost like hawking a loogie, but it's a web. I cast web, but it's like a fairy like mucusy like blah, as it just sticks to them. It's very sparkly and glittery and teal and blue. As I cast web, just
Amazing. What saving is that?
Dex save, I think. Yeah, dex save.
Wow, natural 1 and a 6. They both fail as they're like slithering. They just completely get covered in the glitter web.
And I just keep bucking.
A glub, if you will.
So 2 of them are going to go after Enos. That's going to be a 22 and an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit, believe it or not.
Yeah. So 1 goes for you, and it jumps up as you're swinging at the other one and attaches to your forearm. You take 4 points of lightning damage, and that one is now attached to you.
Cool.
And the 2 on Glass Bell, the one that's already attached to you got an 18 and a 1. So yet again, I rolled another 1. So as the one landed on you, the other one's going and doesn't actually get to do anything. But the one that's attached to you does more damage because it's already attached. Holy shit, I've never rolled this well of damage. 20 points of damage, 14 lightning, 6 piercing.
I'm having a day. 500 damage.
And
leg got chopped off.
did I roll the damage for Enos?
You gave me.
No.
You said 4.
Oh yeah,
Right,
4,
yes, I did.
4.
And then the other 2 cannot move. So we get to do another round of this. Galinar, you took your first action. Do you keep running?
I'm gonna keep running, but can I pop out a dagger and try to get this thing off of me?
Sure. How would you like to remove it?
Oh, just kind of like a little bit of like a slice it off.
Just like filleting the first layer of skin?
Yeah. I'm not trying to go super deep on my end, but just kind of like scraping it off. Maybe
Putting it at
even
the
take
source.
like the basically
Yeah, go for it. Give me an attack roll.
just a regular attack.
Yep.
Okay. That's an 11.
You hit onto the creature and you start to feel the lightning kind of going through the daggers. It does not seem to bode well. Oh wait, we missed Enos' turn. That's my apologies. Let's go back to Enos.
That's fine. Do I feel like when it attaches to me, like, is it like in there?
Oh, it is.
there?
It's very much sunk in. It almost feels like there's a tendril going through your arm right now.
Damn, that ruins everything I was gonna do now. So they're all attached to something at this point, right?
You have one on your forearm, and Galinar has one on his leg. The rest of them have
And
missed.
there's 2 in the webs.
Yeah, and there's one around Enos, one around Galinar, one around Glass, none on Riley, but the other 3 of you all have something attached to you.
It's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay.
I have a way of dispatching more of them.
That does kind of ruin what I was going to do. Well.
Music is not appropriate, but it's still really cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
By this
You know
point,
what?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna do something else, but it's not gonna do anything now. So I'm just gonna hit him. I'm just gonna hit the one that's not attached to me,
Go for it.
and the ones that are on the ground. With what do I have? Probably have funnel out at this point because I haven't gotten big. Hiya. That's gonna be a 14.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
That's the one on the ground, right?
Yeah. Oh, I should probably rage, huh? Should I rage? That's a good question. Oh yeah. Oh my god, my dice keep falling off the floor. That's gonna be. Wait, hold on. Yes. 12 points of damage.
Right? It is squashed.
Perfect. Next attack to the next one, I guess.
Which
Whatever
is
else
on your
the
which is
floor.
on your arm.
That's fine. I'm not worried about that one.
There's no really other ones on the ground unless you run over to Galanor or Glass.
Yeah, I'll help Galanor.
Great.
Let's go.
And then I'll hit that one on the ground as well. Oh yeah, normal roll. That's fine. 22.
Hits.
Oh yeah. Ooh, better. 15 points of damage.
Dead.
Oh, I didn't rage. So yeah, I can bonus action kill another thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit another one. Is there any more? There's no more on the ground, right?
Only the one next to Glass.
Okay, do I still have enough movement? I'm assuming that's not.
Yeah, you guys
they're
were
not-
basically
not too
all
far
right next
apart,
to
right?
each other.
All right, cool. I'll go for that one as well. Hiya. I should be rolling in my dice tray. I don't know why I'm not, and my dice just keep falling off the floor. 27 to hit
Misses.
with another 15 points of damage.
Very dead.
Perfect. That is
Alright.
my turn.
Galanor, you attempted to hit that one with your knife and didn't seem to cut through its almost like toothy carapace that's the mouth of these creatures.
Ew.
Anything else?
Really got shit to do for my this action.
Medicine. For mine.
So assuming since I used my action to attack, I'm going to I'm gonna keep booking. I don't want any more of these things to get on me. I can't really do anything to help anybody else. But also
Getting
they've
closer
been-
to Eleonora.
Yeah, they've been using the wrong name this whole time, so it's this karma.
Oh my god, bro, wake up. He's so high. He's missing a leg. Your name kinda sounds like Calendar. Things happen.
That Barry. I thought about shooting Barry this morning. Saw him, but I changed my mind.
Barry did it on purpose. Barry was malice.
As soon as I heard Colander in my mind, I was like,
Gonna eat Barry.
Right, so that's
100%.
Galanor. The one on your arm is going to attack you, Galanor.
a little bit of-
22 to hit.
Absolutely.
8 points of lightning, 4 points of piercing. For 12
I
total.
haven't gone yet. Can I like
Yes, you did. You cast a big ass spell.
Was that the whole turn? I
Yeah.
thought we didn't roll initiative.
Yeah.
No. We're like in
Okay.
the
Round, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we went back around already. That's my
Now we're to you. Now it's
wait.
Glass.
Oh, we are okay. I cast magic missile and I just get rid of the remaining one.
Great. What level?
I'm gonna go second. And so, how many are left?
There's one
It's
on
like
you,
three,
one
right?
on Galanor, one on Enos, and the 2 that are webbed.
Okay, so for the one on me, it's getting 2 bolts. The one on Galanor is getting 2 bolts, and the one on Enos is getting 1 bolt.
Right.
And so the one on me is going to take 9 damage.
Just holding on.
Are you kidding? They're not. I thought they'd be way weaker than that. Okay.
You guys are
No.
level 10 and 13. I cannot hold punches.
There's 30 of them. Okay, fine. You know what?
It
Can I
might be on
change
1
my
hit
plan?
point.
I'm gonna
Wait.
change my plan then.
Wait.
Wait.
Just use an extra one from mine for yours.
Yeah. Okay. Here, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go 3 on mine, 2 on Galanar's. So
Yeah, I'm fine, dude.
okay, that's another 5 damage. So we go from 9 to 14.
Great. That one, how does it die?
So it's like finger gun, bam, bam, bam. It's like just sew, 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 like little spectral arrows. Okay, finger hand crossbow, and just like spectral arrows, sew, sew, sew. And I can't see because it's still attached, but like I'm just gonna like blind fire because they can't miss anyway. like Gorble, bam, 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 like
Mm-hmm.
shoot two at him, and those are gonna take 3, 4, 7 damage.
Right,
I
that one's
tried
not
to,
looking
like-
good either.
I try to put my head in the way, just hoping that it kills me.
This is the repeat of like Gaknarg.
Yep. Bringing it back to episode 3, baby. Yeah. Galinar, the thing that you notice, or I guess Elanora, what you notice as Galinar is getting closer, with the 2 shots going through the one on his arm, the lightning aura is going farther, and your hair is now starting to float.
Oh, fuck.
So when they're injured, they become in a heightened state of electricity. We go.
Oh, no.
The one on glass is going to take its attack. I rolled very high again. Oh no, that one's dead. I'm a liar. Riley, it's your turn.
I was about to say,
I want to try something since I feel relatively safe and I want to do something that helps everyone. Are these things considered animals?
Yes, they are beasts.
Okay, I'm going to use my ranger ability, Speak with Animals. And you see like green wisps kind of highlight Riley's eyes. And just yells in their language, "Fuck off!" It just yells just to try to make them all just like detach and like be scared and like run away.
Yeah, what you hear as soon as Speak with Animals goes through is scared, 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 scared.
And I'm just trying to yell and make them all leave.
Give me an intimidation check at advantage.
Word. Oh, that's good. That is what's intimidation?
Yes.
Oh, I have nothing to that. Okay, but it's still good. 17.
Great. Enos, the one on your arm comes out and you watch its long tongue go back into its mouth as your arm is now profusely bleeding. And Galinar, the one on your calf, also jumps off and the tongue comes out and you can almost feel the tongues going out of your veins at a very rapid pace.
Ugh.
As they like start to skitter anywhere.
Leave us alone! Just full on.
You want to say a knife? Yes, it's a knife.
Leave me alone!
As they all start like scattering in the different directions as most of them have been killed.
As I see Galinar just running towards me, I'm like, what happened?
Jelly.
What?
Jelly?
Don't worry
No
about it.
explanation.
I got it figured
Jet.
out, solved all of it. Don't even have to sweat it. I got it.
I just like see the things. What the fuck is that?
Glass
sharp.
is like, look, his is still dead and attached to his face. He's like looking at the mountain, finds it, casts more earth to make the wall soft, smashes his face into it, hardens it, pulls back.
Oh.
Lightning leeches was on there, and I solved it. I yelled at them in their own language. I'm good at speaking to the base.
Were you kissing
I
that
felt-
one?
Crikey.
The tongue of it's still in Glassspell's nose.
I'm gonna be so honest. I'm gonna be so honest with you. You said leeches, and in my mind, I imagined little slime dudes, little jelly guys. That's why I said jelly. But Galinar was just so scared.
Yeah.
That's the headcanon fit.
Headcanon, there you go.
Enos, Galinar, and Glass, give me Constitution saving throws.
Oh, they probably got like venom. Or like
Oh, that's a
animal
nat
illnesses.
20, baby.
Okay.
That's a nat 1, baby.
God damn it.
I'm having
Glass.
the worst
And the-
fucking
and
day
the-
of my life.
Wings.
I haven't. I believe
Hope
I
you're
have
ready to roll a new
advantage for having
character.
a soul trinket.
Dog, I am.
You
Might
have
as well.
advantage on death save. Oh no,
Yeah,
and
advantage
con
on death
saves.
saving throws and con saves. Let's go. I just want to make sure it wasn't specifically for like concentrating on a spell or something. It's a 9.
Right. Glass Bell and Galinar, you are still bleeding.
Uh-oh.
Can I
Not
do a
good.
medicine check?
You
on-
both take 2 points of bleed damage.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit! Can I do a
Your
medicine
nose
check?
is kind of.
Yeah, you guys can do medicine
That's
checks.
What's wrong?
Word.
Why hasn't it stopped?
I just like run towards, like, kind of jog over towards Gallon. I'm like, Jesus
And I'll
Christ,
go
dude.
and I'll go up to Glassbelt
Jesus
as their
Christ.
current doctor, their practitioner.
God.
You're a sign practitioner.
Oh,
Yeah.
how bad is it? And there's just like
Um,
5 holes on my face, squirting blood. Like,
No, it's the tongue that went up your nose that's just
wait,
constantly
I thought they
causing
were
bleeding.
leeches. Do they not have like teeth on the?
They
It's
do.
not
That's
teeth
what
on
keeps
the
them
lip.
attached.
Oh, but I have a nosebleed. Okay.
You have an
You have a
extreme
horrible nosebleed.
Yeah.
You have a
Do you have
horrible
powder?
nosebleed.
I'll look
I
over
kinda
the
You just
glass.
gotta do this.
Yeah,
I'll look over
I
the
grip
glass.
your head
Well, you're
back,
not
and I
supposed
just
to tilt your head back, because then it can run down your throat.
No, here.
Oh.
Does anybody have any gunpowder?
Wait.
I've done this before.
I got you. Just don't move. And I just look at you, turn your head to the side, and just give you a good backhand. Bam! I rolled an 18 on the medicine check. So
Like a fucking
Damn.
glob of blood just gets snot rocketed out. Like,
yeah. All right, you'll be all right.
Yeah. You do that, notice it doesn't stop, and you're like, ah, it needs magical healing.
Okay, and then I
Like,
just
over
cure
there,
wounds.
just, casually putting an arm on or a hand on Galenar's shoulder to give him 5 hit points from lay on. Or wait, what's my lay on hands?
We're gonna have
God,
to
I have too
amputate
many
glass.
healing.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll do 5 from my
At
lay
the
on
face.
hands to heal Galenar, and then I can run over to Riley to do the same. If it looks like 5 is enough to heal the bleeding to get it to stop.
Yeah, with the 5, you notice that the puncture on Galenar's calf does close.
Okay, and then I'll do the same for Glass.
Now, is that 5 hit points I get back, or
Yes.
5 you use?
You get hit points.
Word.
Riley, you still want to do cure wounds then?
No, I won't then. I'm about to like grab onto you just to cure wounds. I see you running. I'm like, she got it. We know what's going on. I'm great at this
She got
doctor
it.
stuff. I really am.
You
I
really just wanted an excuse to slap Glass.
I mean, we got the clot out of there. I just think a little
Yeah.
bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
In the time it takes for Eleanor to get there, you take another 2 points of bleeding.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Crikey.
You heal for however much you'd want to, and then we continue moving up the mountain.
Onward.
How much do you feel like healing?
That's a question for
Eleanor, another 5 for him.
I gave him the same amount that I did for Galenar.
Great.
Oh, good.
You guys keep going up the mountain, taking a couple more of those back and forth turns, which might actually make the trip longer instead of just going vertically, but with a man with one leg. It's the best and safest option at the moment. As the path takes a sharp left turn into a cave opening that only stands about 10 feet, which is kind of shocking for the giants.
Do I feel one of those like really weird deja vu moments?
Not yet.
Damn.
Would I still have speak with animals up? And if I do, are there any bats in here?
I'm preemptively catching mage armor. I should have done that earlier.
You had that the whole time, brother.
I forget, bro!
I'm just a wee caster. You enter the cave. You. Hello.
You right there. I see you.
Just like air, it just air breaks.
It breaks.
Oh, you can speak to me.
Yes, I can. You see anything weird going on in here? Not me talking to you. I know that's weird for you, but I'm talking about in this environment. Have you seen a hag or anything weird?
What is hag? Haggis?
A greenish blue fuck walking around.
Oh
Blue
yes,
legs.
she make hole inside of cave.
Recently or a while back?
The last few hours.
Okay. Thank you.
Many holes. Many holes. Finding
Many
something.
holes. Finding something. You heard that, Barry. Finding something. We don't know if it's the same something we're looking for, Barry.
Well, if she had the some Goliaths with her. Maybe she's looking for more bodies?
Ooh, you're a good one. You're a smart one. Yeah.
I try to be.
All right. Thank you, my nocturnal brethren. Appreciate it.
Goodbye.
And I just keep going on our way, and because they only heard from Riley the whole time, I relay the information back to the rest of the party.
What is the marching order? Because we can only really have 2 people next to each other in this cave.
I'll go first.
Right.
Eleanor, are you next to him?
I don't know. No, I don't know about that.
Actually, I hate him, so now what? So actually...
Things have been a little awkward between Enos and Eleanor, so I think maybe she like walks maybe behind or isn't sure about like getting up next to him, so she kind of just like trails behind.
I'll sit dead center.
Right.
And I have a question once we get marching order.
I'll be next to Enos. Why not?
Perfect. Is your question, Mr. Bell?
So this cave is only like 10 feet, so it's either made by adventurers or it was for their slave labor. Does this cave smell like gas? Or some kind of like carbon smoke or something like that?
Give me a perception check.
Because I'm afraid of...
Or survival, whichever one's better.
You see, I actually just rolled persuasion, and so while that lags out... Okay, it's a natural 1, so I think in real life I...
bro.
In real life, we need to call 911 for you. Are you smelling
I
toast?
think somebody needs... it might just be this cigarette. You know what? Never mind. I think it's just my evil wizard weed. I don't think there actually is a smell in here.
What is that?
I'm still kind of on the lookout for like if this hag's laying traps or anything for us.
And I'll be on the lookout for beasties and creatures since this is up for 10 minutes.
I'm walking headfirst into an Iron Maiden. Like
With
I'm
these
having
rolls,
a day
yes.
here, guys. I'm having a day.
You know, they're 6 feet deep, and then there's however deep you guys are in this mountain right now, and that's
We're
just the
still,
thing
like,
Glass Spell has had.
like, we're still in the little like cave hallway, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it wouldn't really do me any good to do like divine sense because we're surrounded by stone on like all sides.
And if you want, you have a lot of them.
But it says within 60 feet. That's not behind total cover, and I figured total cover would be like
Yeah.
So I'll save it for later, and I don't know if any of my other spells. I have detect magic. No, but it's blocked by 1 foot of stone. I don't want to waste a spell if I don't think it would go through. So I'll just chill for now.
What?
We're using eyeballs.
Yeah. And who doesn't have dark vision? Yeah. Yeah, you don't.
This is what I get for making fun characters.
Are you having fun at least? Watching this
Oh, no,
character
this is
disintegrate?
great. This is great. I made this character. This is like a lamb to the slaughter, no matter what. So like, his name is Glass Bell.
He will be shattered and wrung. Going forward, Enos and Riley, with your dark vision, you don't really have to make that many checks unless you absolutely want to. But you continue going forward for what feels like 5 or so more minutes. And you start to hear almost this... Describe this, almost like a wind chime effect of... But it's the same 2 notes going back and forth.
It'd be like a Doppler thingy, something above us, going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like,
And what you notice is there are these much smaller tunnels going every single direction after that point. And it almost seems like there's wind going through them, causing these tunes to be.
ooh, okay.
And they are perfectly spherical, so they were definitely made recently.
How small are these holes?
They're about 3 inches.
There's a lot of them.
Yes, I would say about 100 or so within the next 100 feet. It's basically every single foot there might be one going in a different direction. Kind of like a dowsing rod to search for X amount of distance to see if they can find anything.
Can I start blowing in some of the holes to see if they make different noises?
You do that and you get dust in your face. Just kind of like makes a minor echo and hits back.
I'm also kind of proud of us for not saying anything during this.
Yep, we're trying. We had our moments at the top.
No, I saw all of you do it, and I was just like, man, are we? How strong are we? I think great.
Anyway.
I'm going to because we see like, can I put an ear up to any of the entrances and like feel like which one has like if any of them lead to a dead end? Like there a bunch of holes are being made, yeah.
A lot of them do lead to dead ends, but you can test a few of them with perception.
Okay. Yeah, I do that. Get into it, yeah. 19. 12 plus. I think my thing is. Yeah. Yes.
With a 19, about 8 out of 10 of the ones that you listen through, you hear faint breathing from.
Like something dying.
Like something that was dead is no longer.
I kind of just tell everyone to just be like, shut up.
What is it?
Zombie in there. Zombie in there. Shut up. Thank you. I want to.
Can I, real quick, can I do Divine Sense now?
Yeah. Would you like to?
Yeah.
Every single one of these holes has some kind of undead presence. Some of
Even
them
the
are
ones that
some of them are pretty
dead
faint.
ends? Even the ones that are dead ends.
Yeah, it seems like not too terribly far beyond the dead end there's something lurking, ready to move.
Jackson, you're strong. You got it.
Smoke some more evil wizard weed.
I'm just gonna barely above a whisper. They're everywhere.
What would you guys want to do? Keep moving?
Ooh, yeah,
Get
let's
the
be.
fuck out of there.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, let's be stealthy. 'Cause I don't want these bitches to run after us. I've seen War Wars.
Good stealth checks from
Give him a
everyone.
Crazy ass attack. I'm not gonna though.
Can I pass without a trace?
Or no, can you?
I mean, I can. But I'm asking you if it's happening too fast.
No,
Okay.
look, they seem very stagnant right now.
Word. I will in fact pass without trace.
Good, I needed
Everybody
that.
here.
I mean, it's a AOE, so it's like.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like you're casting it. If it was like a class or racial thing or whatever.
No. It's just me spending the spell slots.
Cool.
You just all get covered in this aura of teal fairy dust, just emanating
21.
from me.
21 with the plus 10. Great.
19 total.
Great.
18.
Awesome.
Oh, I love having disadvantage. But it's still a 19.
Great.
29.
Only a 29. Impressive.
I rolled a 7.
Well,
I rolled a
doesn't
zero.
that go to 10?
Can you roll on? Yeah.
7 plus 10 is 17, but plus my 12 is 20.
Do you have don't you have reliable talent?
I
I
was
don't
in there
think he
until level
has.
11 or 12.
Yeah, I feel like they changed.
Yeah, no, I don't have that.
Yeah, it's at level 11, I believe.
Tartar sauce.
So still 20 something, 20 high.
Yeah, 29, 29.
You all move quietly, as quiet as you can. For probably another 30 minutes of more of these holes going in every direction. And you can still hear that in unison breathing going on as well. Every so often, there is just a random hand that has fallen out of one of the holes that you have to kind of duck under as it does make a claw nearby, but it almost seems like a twitch that it's just like programmed to do. You continue to go. Eventually, these become more sporadic, and it opens up into a much larger cave system with ramps going every different direction. And in the middle of this room looks to be some kind of giant forge of some kind. Very old, very disheveled, but at one point it was a grandiose forge with lava in it. You can see the like stagnant slag that is the lava in this extremely dark room. You hear something made out of bones moving around, but you do not see it.
That's enough.
I don't like that.
And from this room, you do see a much larger passageway that seems to be going out of the room.
Do we see can I see if there's like recent footsteps through that larger passage, or if there's smaller passages?
Yeah, give me a survival check. See if you can follow any of the tracks.
Can I help him?
Or...
Yeah, you can make your own as well if you'd want.
I've been rolling a lot. I want Enos to do it.
All right, sure. Damn, you should have rolled.
I don't want to do everything. I want you to do it. This is your story.
16. 16.
All right. With a 16, you do notice several larger footprints, probably about 1.5 to 2 feet in length at sometimes. But when you get closer to the large opening, and more likely around the forge, you notice a 3-foot footprint as well.
Recent?
Yes.
Well, that's concerning.
And many tiny skeletal footprints.
I'm gonna point that. I'm pointing it out to everyone. We should be concerned. Very concerned. There's really big dead things in this mountain.
Elanora, wasn't you still feeling dead stuff? Is that
I
still?
was about to throw out another divine sense because they don't last very long. They last only 6 seconds, or like one round. So I was gonna throw out another one since it's been a while.
Yeah,
And what's the range? Is 30 or 60?
This one's 60. My detect magic or like detect good and evil is 30 feet, but I can do more things with that one.
Are you anything on another divine sense?
Yeah.
The energy goes out again, and you get several pings from the rubble of the forge of undead nature. And towards the ceiling of the roof, you get 2 larger pings.
You cut out a little bit. You said around the forge.
You got a few small ones, and then on the ceiling there was 2 larger.
Can I look up? Like really, kind of just like scared to look up, scared to see it. But, like,
scary movie style, just like.
Can I look up at the ceiling?
You see these large skeletal spiders that are like completely flat with the roof of the ceiling, kind of like almost octopus-like, slithering around the roof. Obviously watching.
Watching us?
Yes.
Hell no.
I'm just gonna be
Nice.
like, there's giant spiders made of bones on the ceiling watching us.
Is this a bad time to tell y'all I'm arachnophobic? No, I'm kidding. I'm not.
That was a
That's a big word for you, Enos.
That is a
That's
big
a big
word.
word for Elmo. Oh, all right. Let's just keep going. Hopefully, we don't piss them off. I don't want to meet my maker today. I do not.
Can you maybe speak with animals with them?
Skeleton spider doesn't sound like a beast I've heard of, but can I look up? Does this sound like a beast, or does this sound okay? Yeah. I look back at Elanora. No, I will not.
I'm just there, just like slightly glowing 24/7 of like,
Light bright. Maybe we should.
I can't.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. I don't
That's
know how
not
you
in my
guys
repertoire.
work.
Do they speak sign language?
Shouldn't you be used to giant spiders?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I think, but like giant spiders is cool. This is a skeleton. I don't know what the fuck that thing is.
Fair enough.
I kind of just look up and like do I know if normal spiders are attracted to bright lights? Or afraid of fire? Because I might start tweaking out and try something crazy.
Don't piss them off.
You would.
Yeah.
Your best guess would be that spiders have no care either
Okay,
way
never
towards
mind.
lights.
Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. Get out of here now. And I want to start moving in, because you said there's an opening.
Yeah, there's
correct?
a much larger hallway, about 20 to 30 feet in height, that leads out of this room.
Yeah. I'm feeling that. And I just start like trying to like move my way slowly to them. But it's like with every step, it's like a look up. It's like a, okay.
Yeah,
Don't
they're
fall on
definitely keeping distance.
Cool.
You guys are going down this large hallway. There is no need for a marching order per se, because it is so spacious to walk through. You can see every so often large pythons that were put in the wall with these grandiose chains that are attached to them. Every so often you can see large like torch sconces that have nothing in them anymore. As you just keep on moving forward, you start to notice some just like small branching paths every so often. But it feels like this main path is the best bet, because this is the path either most traveled or most traveled by large figures. And it does have a consistent like uphill feeling to it. Then you hear of cracking on either side of the wall as they shatter through, and you see anywhere between 50 and 100 skeletons come shooting out and all start just like going in to take big old attacks against you.
No, no. I don't want this.
But like they are behind you and they're like skittering and like climbing over each other, World War Z style, trying to get to you all.
Hell no. Let's run now.
Enos, grab glass.
Pick his ass up now.
How? How big did you say this tunnel was?
30 feet radius, diameter.
Oh.
The hallway was?
Yeah, the hallway is 30 feet all around.
Okay. I got a plan. To slow these bitches down, I got a plan. Is this a skill challenge, or are we just free and loose with this?
It can turn into a skill challenge.
Okay. I want to kick this hoe off and help everyone. As we're running, I kind of want to look back, and Riley recently learned the ability to speak Sylvan. So in their head, they're kind of just running, and they look back. Barry, what was that one? What was that one spell? Oh, Barry, come on! And they kind of just like, oh, okay, I got it. And they speak in Elvish. Let the grove bloom, let it blossom, and in Sylvan, and it sounds very musical in its inflections. And you see like cave moss start blooming, creating difficult terrain for the zombies as I cast Speak with Plants as a ranger. So it's just a free use of that. Slow them down.
As all these things start to appear, and a few of them get like grabbed by this moss, but there's still a big old wave coming.
I tried, y'all. I tried.
Okay, I can.
We're all coming out from the walls.
Yeah, like they like
and
broke
trying to
through the
close down
walls and like are waving towards you.
as far forward as we can see as well.
They're only behind you at the moment, but you do start to notice that there are some animal-like ones as well that are faster.
Okay.
You cut out at the end.
Animal-like
you're-
ones that are faster.
Okay.
That's the
Oh.
one.
Like cutting out.
Okay,
towards
that's
the
what-
end of the
yeah.
sentence. So we better start running.
Yes.
Yeah,
Are we almost
I'm
at
gonna
the
take a
mouth of
quick.
another cave?
What was that?
Are we
Like,
almost at the mouth of
Are we
another cave?
in like a tunnel right now, and they're coming out? You're in
Fine.
like an open room, and there's.
This is
a
a
mouth
tunnel.
of a cave.
And
Okay.
they are just breaking through the wall and just like joining a wave of water every so often.
Okay,
Wow.
and
I'm
this is all
gonna-
behind us, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a quick page from your book, Riley, and just right before I pick up glass, before you can even like protest because we're running, I take out Earth Shatter, and I just slam it up against the nearest wall to us, and use its ability once per day and create a 20-foot wall. I know it's not going to cover the entire thing, but it's going to slow them down a little bit. So I'm creating a 20-foot wall, 10 feet tall, and 1 foot thick.
You hear of a lot of crunching as a bunch of them hit the wall, and then they just start going over it. A good portion of them were slowing down, but you start to see two of these skeletal wolves, and the spiders are actually keeping pace with you on the ceiling.
Cool. And as soon as I do that, I immediately put the weapon down back in my bag, and I pick glass up and fireman carry, and I start running.
How far
Alright.
behind us are they?
About 15 feet.
Oh, they're on our heels.
Okay.
As Enos throws this wall up, and because it's not completely blocking them, as the rest of the party starts to run, I'm gonna try to use my channel divinity, turn the unholy, because it just requires that they see or hear me. And so I'm gonna yell with probably the most conviction Enos has ever heard. Not necessarily like in fear, but just like a commanding, like, I wanted to be funny and say, kindly cease.
That
I
is
won't do
enough.
that. I'll just say, like, in Eldast's name, you will halt.
Great.
And just, like, command it. It's a wisdom save DC 15.
And so many dice today.
Siege. Oh, that's such a good gif.
My first thought.
Like one step closer, this little furball gets it.
So you see one of the spiders dead stop in its tracks. One of them is still continuing to follow. One of the wolves stops, and the other one continues. And a large majority of the wave has slowed down. So you actually see the bones actually form into about 5 or so of these Goliath-sized warriors, as they are just continuing to barrel forward.
So, like, they're kind of trying to crawl over each other at this point to get over the wall that Enos erected.
A lot of them were, but like the ones that made it past the wall, about 5 of them were actually able to grab other bones and actually construct into real things, and are now 5 warriors following, 1 spider above and 1 wolf.
Oh,
World War Z type shit.
Yeah.
So, considering I had stopped to say that, and they're still running towards me, I'm gonna turn around and look it.
I'm considering you guys moving this entire time. There is no stopping to cast.
100% there's no stop.
I didn't want to get too far away before I yelled that, that's why I paused to get as many within that 30 feet, and it is for 1 minute.
Yep. Then I believe they are immune to it now, if they have succeeded. Anything from Galinar and Glass, as this first round of creatures are coming at you.
Okay.
Well, I can
I've
shoot
got
an
something.
arrow at them. So you go for it.
I've got something a
It's
little
off
bit more
the ceiling.
You got it.
Are we in a circle right now, like our tunnel?
It's roughly like an oval shape.
Roughly oval shape? Okay. Could I upcast Wall of Fire to, make it the entire circumference? I looked it up. Mathematically, it doesn't work, but Rule of Cool, it does. And, the entire circumference, and they would have to, jump through it like the tiger from Madagascar.
Oh, you're making them
to
do
not
circus
get-
tricks now?
Yeah, I'm making them do circus tricks now. But
They got tricks now.
if I upcast it to level 5, would that be cool?
Processing.
I just love
Silly rabbit, tricks are for
mathematically it
kids.
doesn't work, but Rule of Cool it does.
Yeah, I love that. That's
Mathematically, I don't even cover because it's a radius 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, diameter 30. So
Diameter
theoretically,
30.
if you just put the wall up one of the sides, you would get about 80% of it.
What if I transmuted it to acid, did it only on the ceiling, and gravity can take care of the rest?
That sounds dope.
Ooh. That
I'm
sounds
going-
cool.
I'm going to do that, so it's going to be like, don't turn around, and then acid. And when I do that, my eyes turn rainbow colored.
Oh, we haven't been rolling to see if
Fucking
wild magic
shit.
happens.
I forgot about. Let me wild magic this one. You know what?
Oh,
Because we haven't been rolling, I'll roll it 3 times.
Yeah, we had it on the D4, right?
It's a D4. It hits if it's a 4. First one's a 2. Second one's a 4.
Okay.
So that's a. Do you want me to do another one and see if I get 2 procs of it, or just the 1?
No, we'll just do the 1. The 1 is fine.
Okay.
Roll me a D100. You've done this. You've done so well with these so far today.
Wild Enos is burying you too.
Dude,
Yeah,
we
it's gonna
might
be
both
great.
die here. But yeah, big wall of dark green acid falling down. I'm hoping I'm taking a few out with, it's doing a lot of damage.
We moved
8.
past that so fast.
Rolled an 8.
I need all of you to
What's
make
an 8?
dexterity saving throws.
You're joking.
No.
It's not that
You,
Is that
you
what
cast a
that is?
fireball set under yourself.
It's not.
No, bro.
You said a dex save?
Yep, a dex save. DC 17.
I should have
Don't
chopped
fucking
off the
that one.
other leg. Fuck.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm gonna.
Good choice. Good choice.
For a second,
Okay.
Enos is like, why is everybody throwing up today? And then explodes.
23.
DC 17?
DC 17. Yes.
Wait, don't you have your aura as well?
I don't know if anyone's close enough
Do
because it's within
hold
5.
on.
I guess we were all kind of spread out, but it's within 5 feet of me.
Within 10 feet of you.
Oh,
It says, oh wait, that's sorry. Within, I was looking at my spells. Yeah, it's
because
within
this
10
is wild
yeah,
magic.
It would be everyone, I think.
Okay.
Do I
so
not see
yeah,
this
one.
coming?
I will say you do not expect this.
Nobody Nobody
Okay,
would
so then
expect this.
I'll just straight roll. Then. That's
actually-
a 5.
It's actually an 8. I'm looking at it right now. Oh my god. It could have been Magic Missile. I'm gonna cry.
And we add what, Elanora, to it?
+3.
+3, then I got a total 20 then.
Oh, 20.
I got a 10.
Great. So roll me fireball damage, Jackson.
Is
What
it
level
fireball?
standard 3rd level 8d6 fireball?
I believe so.
Okay.
Throw him through the acid wall now.
I'm running with you, so it makes sense that I would fail. Like, I'm carrying you on my fucking shoulders.
25 damage.
Christ.
Yeah.
So Galanar takes 0.
Yo,
Oh, so lucky.
I'm so
Evasion.
nimble.
He just
I think 25 half is what? 12?
12.
Okay.
My lack of hair, so it doesn't.
So
catch on
anyone who
fire.
passed only takes 12.
Yes.
Dude, this is like the worst day for this sad character. This is just like
he's having a day.
he's having a day. Woke up, cut his leg off, got a leech on the face.
Just
Is it
your-
centered? If it's centered on you, do the people
Yep,
like
I
the
rolled for
closest
them.
to us get hit? Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
okay. You know what? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
The spider
Did
and
something.
wolf succeeded on both of the spells cast by Glass on this turn.
Aw, damn.
Fuck them
Okay.
hoes.
Throw glass bell through the thing already.
Just kill.
Damn.
Just throw me, bro. Just throw me back. Let me.
And there is one Goliath still just like Terminator sprinting behind you guys.
My
Okay,
God.
he had to have taken some damage.
He took a lot. But he is still just Terminator running because it's really funny sight.
So it's that guy sprinting and everybody else is kind of slowed down. You said.
The rest of the warriors are gone, but the wolf is like on this side, like on the skirt of the wall, sprinting almost next to you guys at this point, and the spider is still directly above.
Oh, okay.
I want to take a shot at this spider. I want to do something.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Do some shit.
My turn.
Hell yeah.
I want to have fun, damn it.
So as we're kind of running, and because I have evasion, I kind of like booked it behind just like a rock or something, so like the fire doesn't fully engulf me. And I'm gonna kind of stand up and kind of keep running, but I'm gonna take a moment and I'm gonna bonus action steady aim and try to take a shot at the spider on the ceiling.
Right.
Nope, never mind. I'm just taking a regular shot because steady aim drops my speed to 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just a
that's nice.
regular shot.
All right.
Regular shot.
I will change what my next sentence was going to be.
Okay. I was like, let me double check
Goliath
this.
eats you.
Yeah. Don't need it. Dirty 20.
Right. Shot goes up.
9 points of piercing.
Amazing. As it's like squid slithering on the rooftop, just constantly making that awful bone-on-bone clanking sound. It goes straight through its eyes, which you actually notice are purple, and they go out. As it just like gets shattered as you guys keep running.
Oh yeah.
So after everyone has done something, the Terminator running Goliath rips off his arm and throws it at...
That feels unnecessary.
Dog.
Throws it at
fuck you.
Elanora.
Oh, okay.
Throws it at Elanora.
I would have volunteered for that.
17 to hit.
I won't shield the faith for that. I'll take it.
Well, Shield of Faith you would have had to already cast, so...
It's shield.
Oh yeah, it wasn't. I can't do it as a reaction. That's right.
No, like Boomerang throws this ahead of it. No, actually, be more like a spear throw, I guess. As it just grabs onto your arm, and it's a very heavy set of bone, and it starts to like try and pull you back as it digs into your arms.
It's still like moving.
Yes,
like
it's now
tail?
like a living hand, basically.
Oh.
So you cut out a little bit. You said it's trying to drag me down.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
heavy.
these bones are very heavy because they're almost like fossilized. So it like yanks you back a little bit because it's now like stone level, pulling you back as you take 12 points of piercing damage as it digs into your shoulder and is trying to weigh you down.
So 12.
Yep. Up next is the fox, not fox, the wolf, who's going to jump off the side and is going to try and tackle. I keep rolling d10. Hey, Galanar, how you doing, bud?
Fuck you.
As you take the shot up, you then see these purple eyes coming from your right side this time. Don't know why I rolled an advantage, so they were both 17s, doesn't fucking matter. So that's going to be 23 to hit you.
Yeah.
As I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Plus
Not one of my good
5.
ones.
Sorry, plus 3. Because my aura.
It's okay, it's a natural 1, so 5
Yeah.
total.
Great. You are knocked prone and you take 10 points of damage, of piercing damage.
Well, this is the end, my friends.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Huh. Don't need it, natural 20.
Great. You are not hit by the necrosis,
Oh.
Let's go!
but I will need
Close
Elanora
to
to
it.
make a Constitution saving throw.
I will?
Yes, because the arm is in you.
Hey,
Oh, because it's like gripped
Crazy
into
times.
me.
Yes.
D&D out of context.
I
Bone
just
on
really
bone
felt like, okay, that's a
sound.
15, not a 5. I was like, my dice has 2 5s. Let's see, 15 plus, that's a dirty 20.
All right, you are not hit by the necrosis as you guys keep on sprinting and sprinting and sprinting. With Galanar knocked prone, how do we get Galanar? How do we get this wolf off Galanar?
Oh, okay.
I hit him with the Superman, his like dad, just like
Nuh-uh.
You don't need
No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay,
You're
I
saying-
can do it. I can do an attack here.
Okay, I was gonna say either I can push the wolf potentially, it's a strength thing,
oh.
or I could no, that's all I got really. Or I could hit Galanar and push him towards us. So either way, someone's getting pushed.
I can throw a flame blade or a magic missile.
You know what? I'll try it. Why not? I kind of, as I'm running, I just arrow, longbow, pew, and I shoot that shit back.
Just ripping at Galanar's shoulder.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna hit. For a total of, because I don't really care about the damage. That is a total of total of 26 to hit.
Yes, that would.
And then damage 1d8 plus 1 on my ranger.
That's
That is 5 points of piercing. But I need a strength save.
What is
The
the
gathered swarm?
what is the DC?
15.
Rolled a 14 and has a +3.
Oh
Damn.
hell!
But how much damage?
That does 5. So I mean, I'll shoot another arrow at this dude. Fuck this guy. So I'll just roll again.
So did you? Is the extra D6 in spot of the strength save?
Yeah, it's you get to choose different stuff. But I can only use the swarm once per turn.
Right.
But can I say, since when I hit it, can I do marked favored foe
Sure.
or whatever? Yeah, word. Okay, so this time I hit with a 17.
Hits.
17 hit. Word. Cool. D8. That's another 4 plus 1, so
Mhm.
5, and then like a D6, right,
Yes.
for favored foe?
Should be.
Word. Okay. Bam. Another 1. We're so up. So a 6 points of damage.
Hits like right in its spine. You see its back legs like stop working, but it's magically involved, so it doesn't actually care. So it continues to rip as you just go straight through its jaw. And it falls
Oh.
onto the other side of Galanar. Dalinar, you get up very quickly as the Terminator Goliath is sprinting towards you, but with your bonus action economy of being able to dash, you're able to move faster than it. As you see this large door ahead of you, slightly ajar, and you go through. Enox, give me an athletics check.
Why can't it be slightly?
Oh, no.
Can I rip the arm off of me?
Sure. Give me a strength check.
Or try to? Just a
You're
straight.
so strong. You're so beefy. You're so good.
That's
What
gonna
did you
be
want? A
12.
strength?
You got 12?
Oh wait! I don't have a if it's just a straight strength, then it's a 9.
Great. Still there.
Damn.
Actually, let me roll. With disadvantage, because it's not attached to the main body, it rolled worse than you.
Oh, we're up.
But
We're up.
I just chuck it as far as I can. Son of a bitch!
And the athletics check.
16.
The large door shuts. And we're in a room with a large placard and a lever. That is where we are going to end tonight's episode. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you guys for watching. And we will see you in the finale of Climb of the Blood Mountain potentially next time. Bye.
Bye.